Hello and welcome to Year 10 Information Evening. Firstly, I would like to thank you for joining us this evening and also for your ongoing support. Since we met in October, Year 10 have been very busy. We were delighted to appoint 4 students onto our student leadership team with the hope to appoint further members this term, with a keen focus on the student body having their say and autonomy over school events and playing a key role in their experience at St Paul's. Secondly, we are very proud of the year group's efforts during our Advent fundraising, in which we raised over £500. We know that a lot of parents also contribute to this through supplying cakes and sweets for bake sales, but also their own donations, so thank you. Lastly, we were also incredibly proud to facilitate the work placements with approximately 2/3 of the year group, with fantastic feedback from employers, as well as oversee insightful work-related activities with the students in school. It has been a very positive start to the new year, and we as a pastoral team have been incredibly proud of their mature approach to these opportunities. Looking ahead, our focus is now directed to the Year 10 PPE week, due to commence on Monday the 7th of March. We will be building upon the PPE preparation launched at the end of Year 9 and looking to develop the confidence and organisation of students in order for them to prepare, revise and approach the week with a positive, mature mindset, whilst also looking after their mental health. We will be promoting these 3 aspects: spaced practice, interleaving and retrieval practice in order to facilitate well-timed preparation in all subjects. We will also be referring to the Super 6 study skills to develop a breadth of revision resources for students in all subjects. These can be found in the student planner, along with some guides and advice for parents. There is also information regarding revision guides and appropriate websites for all subjects on the school website to review. Tonight's presentation is a remote workshop from the Maths department, focusing on how to revise in Maths with top tips and advice. There is also some information from Miss Hartwell, who is our head of Post-16, discussing the different pathways into sixth form and what we can offer to begin the dialogue about what is happening after Year 11. Finally, here are some key dates for the Lent term and the Year 10 team contact information should you have any questions about tonight's information. Thank you again for joining us and take care.
Welcome to the Year 10 Mathematics Workshop. Thank you for joining us today. In the maths session, we will be discussing the topics your child could be revising, the revision techniques they could implement to support their progress, the resources provided by St Paul's, the additional resources that can be accessed online, and the additional opportunities your child may take advantage of. In all mathematics classes, pupils will receive neon green stickers in their exercise book, praising efforts and highlighting recent successes as mathematicians. The class teacher will also provide next step targets tailored to each individual to ensure pupils are aware of the topics to develop in order to continue making progress. There will be time dedicated in lessons to complete a target. However, we do recommend that independent revision is completed in order to consolidate learning. This independent revision may be completed using any of the resources mentioned this evening. Each class in the mathematics department has received a revision and progression booklet. This booklet is attached by an elastic band to their exercise book and contains topic lists which highlight the mathematical content that will be covered across the year in each context that we teach. The booklet also contains sections to demonstrate how the topics we cover build upon each other throughout the year. Our goal is to give pupils the opportunity to reflect on their learning by summarising the key points from each topic in the booklet. We also recommend pupils continue to make use of this booklet during their revision at home too. And of course, every person will have their preferred learning style. We advise that you try a little of everything and use a range of different revision techniques to create as many memories of the topics revised as possible. This could include memorising the key formulae by having post-it notes up around the house, or posters of the key topics could be created with examples and hints. Discuss tonight to support your revision. Get in the habit of demonstrating every step of workings and make use of family and friends to quiz each other and develop recall. And last but not least, make sure you have the required equipment: a scientific calculator, a math set minus the compass, a pencil and pen, and bring them to every lesson to make sure you are confident in using these before the examination. One of the resources St Paul's offers is the learning platform It's Learning. Your child has access to a mathematics course designed to support them in achieving their target grade. The Mathematics It's Learning page offers reminders of the key formulae expected to be memorised, and helpful links to support revision. In addition to this, the mathematics department routinely adds additional material to the course to ensure pupils have plenty of revision to complete if they choose to. You will be aware that independent learning is set weekly on Maths Watch, and your child should be familiar with using the website to access tasks set by their class teacher. This website can continue to be used as a form of revision as pupils may explore the different areas of mathematics to develop their confidence. This could be with topics covered previously or with topics pupils want to learn about next. Maths Watch offers detailed videos which give pupils step-by-step explanations when working through methods. The website also offers a range of exam-style questions which pupils can use to test their understanding and get instant feedback. All pupils will be provided with an AQA exam practice workbook. These workbooks are filled with past examination questions for every single topic, ensuring that pupils have access to every single perspective the examiner might approach a topic from. Your child might work through these using the support materials discussed this evening, but it might be a good idea to encourage your child to complete the exam questions in exam conditions, maybe at the dining room table in silence with their equipment in front of them. The more your child gets used to working independently and recalling their knowledge, the more comfortable they'll be in the real examination. The workbook also provides a detailed mark scheme at the back of the book, which pupils should use to ensure they are showing the required steps for each question. All pupils at St Paul's have free access to online textbooks from Collins Connect. All your child needs to do is enter their date of birth and name to log into the website. There is the option for a foundation or a higher online textbook, both of which offer examples, hints, and questions which can be completed in their exercise book. It might be that your child spends 10 minutes revising from the explanations and examples, and then tests their understanding by working through the questions for another 10 minutes. Plenty of resources on the internet to support your child in revising for mathematics. These could be used in dedicated revision time at home, or with someone at home whenever you have a spare 10 minutes. One interactive website which could be used is Seneca. This website offers revision materials with quizzes for all subjects, so all you need to do is search for maths and select the AQA examination board which St Paul's uses. The website not only has interactive explanations for each topic, but also has multiple choice quizzes for pupils to work through. The great thing about this website is the variety of materials offered. Corbett Maths is another free website which offers a wide range of resources that can be printed or used on screen. There are great 5-a-day worksheets which test a range of topics daily. There are numeracy worksheets broadly designed for students aiming for grades 1 to 3, foundation worksheets aimed for grades 3 and 4, Foundation Plus worksheets designed for grades 4 to 6, Higher worksheets designed for grades 6 and 7, and Higher Plus which are aimed at pupils working towards grades 8 and 9. The website also offers a worksheet section which has split all of the GCSE content into their separate topics. There are videos, exam-style questions, solutions, and textbook questions for each topic. This would be particularly useful when completing work on independent targets, and pupils can work through on their own, with a friend or a relative. There are also practice papers which are great for developing confidence with exam-style questions, and full workings are provided throughout the website. On Maths is a fantastic, free website that offers pupils the chance to test their skills in a live format with instant feedback, grading pupils as they complete each question. There is the opportunity to test individual topics or to practice exam-style papers which jump from topic to topic. Your child may complete these at their own pace and may even make use of their predicted papers. Remember, we use the AQA exam board. MathSpot is a great website offering a huge range of questions and manipulatives to support mathematics revision. Once again, this website offers practice for both individual topics and exam-style approach, where topics can be randomly selected. The fantastic thing about MathSpot is that each time the website is loaded, new questions are generated, allowing for your child to revisit the same page for different questions as many times as they feel necessary. All of the questions also give solutions, and where needed, the solutions break down the answers into step-by-step demonstrations. Alongside this independent revision at home, your child could also come along to Maths Club after school every Monday. At Maths Club, your child may choose to work on their weekly independent learning or bring along their own revision. There is always a maths teacher supervising and ready to support your child. Thank you for joining us for this session. If you have any questions, we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you for your support.
Good evening. My name is Fiona Nodwell and I'm the head of sixth form at St Paul's. I've been asked to briefly speak to Year 10 and parents about our sixth form to help create a context in regards to where Year 10 students are heading. This time next year, your children will be completing and submitting their sixth form applications. Therefore, it's important that Year 10 students begin to think about their future and how GCSEs will help them to achieve their possible desired outcome and future destination. Everything that you do now, Year 10, counts to your future. As you can see from the slide, our sixth form offers 40 plus courses over 4 different pathways. We are an inclusive Post-16 and consider all types of learners. Our aim is to guide students to select and study subjects that they are passionate about, enjoy, and are good at. We want our sixth form to be the key to opening the door to your child's future, and this begins now with GCSEs. This second slide shows you our sixth form totalizer. It is designed to support students in selecting the pathway that they will be the most successful in over their 2-year journey in the sixth form. To study 3 A-levels and possibly the inquiry project qualification and possibly core maths, students are expected to achieve 34 points and above. For our combined pathway, which is A-levels and Level 3 BTEC vocational courses, this is between 23 and 33 points. For a Level 3 BTEC vocation course, this is between 24 and 27 points. And we also offer the 1-year bridging programme, which includes GCSE English and Maths alongside Level 2 Business or Level 2 Science. Your child's point score will be the total of their best 8 subject grades, including English language and maths. Therefore, it is important to consider this now, Year 10, and ask yourself the questions. What are you doing now? Where are you going? What are you good at? And what do you enjoy? We wish you well for the remainder of Year 10 and look forward to working more closely with you in Year 11 as you continue your transition into the sixth form. If you have any further questions at this stage, please see the sixth form section of the school website or feel free to contact me. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody, and for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kirsten Best. I'm the Senior Assistant Head Teacher. Many of you are following BTEC programmes, so I'll start with those first. Now, BTEC programmes are made up of a series of units. They are internally assessed units and they're also external examination units. And what you have to remember with those, as I've said in the second bullet point there, the marks for each are added up to make the whole. So each unit that you study and that you are studying now, and if you're internally assessed on those units, or if you're looking ahead towards an examination, and that might be happening in Year 10, for example, then you are adding up all of those marks that you're achieving to get the whole. Now, unlike GCSEs, which are pretty easy really when you consider the assessment, you wait till the end of Year 11, you take it all, you take your grade, thank you very much. But on the assessment on the vocational programmes is different. You've got to hit the ground running now, because the grades that you achieve now are the ones that will add up together to make the whole. So beware of the zombie units. They're the ones that come back to haunt you, the ones that you didn't really bother so much about in year 10 because the end of year 11 seems so far away. Believe me, it's not very far away. You need to make sure that you're doing the very best that you can now to ensure that that number of points that you get at the moment will add up to make the whole, so that you can achieve the highest grades possible. You don't want to be getting not yet passed or passes at this moment in time. You need to be working towards merits and distinctions at the very least. So that phrase there, hit the ground running. Don't waste any time. Really try your best right from the start. The final point on this slide is to do with the fact that some of the courses, some of the units are mandatory. That means that they are compulsory to get the whole qualification. And if you fail one of these, you'll not be able to claim. So make sure you keep a very, very, very wary eye on which of those units are mandatory, because without them, you won't have a qualification. And just before I go, my little bit of what's happening here on this Year 10 information evening stops, I'd just like to remind you that some of the courses that you're taking have large elements of a non-exam assessment, an NEA. For example, some of your practical subjects, such as sport, such as art, such as engineering or design. Make sure that you are really managing your time very carefully on these particular programs, because those units, those NEA units, can count for about 60% of the overall qualification, and you can't leave those to the last minute. You need to be making steady progress all the way through. Finally, before I go, remember, everything that you're doing at this moment in time is a key to your future, and I wish you the very best of luck.